Now I'm going to show you how we're going to come to and through the console. For example, through the console. Okay, you guys need to go here, and where it says command prompt, you guys, if you don't see command prompt, you just type command here, and this one's going to show up. And we're going to, as we said, that we're going to look for the MySQL version, and the version is 8.0.31 for Win64 on x86, and community is GPL. Community means that's a free version. So now we're going to issue the command MySQL. You can put a minus or dash, whatever you call it, and we can put a root, and dash p means password. Alright, so if you look in here, that's our root. This is a root. That's your dash u means username, dash p means password, because we don't have any password. So we look in here, we don't have any password. If we hit enter, looking for password, but we don't have any password, so we just hit and we are in the MySQL. So how cool, how easy is this? So now I'm going to leave it on up to you guys, so as to leave a comment if you find this one's a lot easy, our command lines a lot easy. Alright, so how we're going to create our user through the command line? It's very easy. You just guys going to put a create user, and you guys needs to put a single quote, and put a, for example, I'm going to put Yazdani, because Yazdani is my name, and I'm going to close my quote, and I'm going to put a at, and you guys needs to put another quote, single quote, localhost, then put a space, identified by, you guys needs to put a identified by, then you need to put a password. If you don't want to put a password, just leave it empty. But if you want to put a password, say for example, if you want to put a 1 2 3, you can put a 1 2 3. If you don't want to put a 1 2 3, that's fine, by all means, that's good. So now we're gonna come and say, now we're gonna hit enter, and it says query okay, 0 rows affected. Okay, so now we have created a user Yazdani. Now we're gonna check if our user Yazdani is here. Alright, so now we're gonna go here and look in here, our user Yazdani is here, and global privilege, this means that usage, there is no privilege here, there is no grant here. So we edit the privileges, and look in here, they're all empty. It means that the user account Yazdani at localhost has no privilege. Even if I want to come here, I'm the user Yazdani, I can create, I can select, I can insert, I can update, I can delete, I can't do anything. I can create the database, I can create a table, I can alter the database or table, I can index, nothing. I can drop, I can delete, or there is no grant, or there is no administrative, I don't have any privilege. So how are we going to create say privilege? It's very easy, just you guys need to put a grant. So what you want to put a grant, so we put a grant, and if you put a grant, say super, you can put a grant process, you can put grant reload, you can put a grant shutdown. Say we put a grant process, for example. So we're going to come here, grant, and we put a process, and now grant process on, and then we put a star dot, and we put a star, and we put a 2, and what we're going to be giving grant process to who? To Yazdani at localhost. Very easy, to Yazdani at, and we put a local host, and don't forget to put your semicolon. And once we create OK, it means that the query OK, 0 rows affected. It means that everything's fine. You're going to come here and refresh, and we're going to see that the process is here, because we have granted the process. Now user Yazdani can look at here, allow viewing processes of all users, so we can view whatever the user is going to do, but we can't do any of this. So what if I'm a user Yazdani and I'm upset now that all my mates have privileges and I don't have any privilege? So I go to the boss and tell them, look, why you did not give me any privilege? So the boss promises me to give me the big privilege, all privilege, whatever access he or she's got. Okay, so now as if I want to be like my boss, which is root, and I want all the privileges, I can go and ask my boss, and look in here, they very easy. You're going to come here, my boss going to come here and say, look, I want to give the user Yazdani all the privileges, and I'm going to put all privileges, just like here. I'm going to put all privileges, all privileges. It means the user Yazdani can do whatever everyone else can do. Okay, so I'm going to put a grant. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna create another one. So I'm gonna put a grant. All privileges on. Then you guys need to put a star dot. You guys need to put a star. And then you guys need to put a Yazdani. Don't put a Yazdani, just put your name, and you put a local host. Okay, when we granting privilege, then the MySQL asks who grant all privileges on everything's Yazdani at localhost. Means we are giving Yazdani all the privileges. So it means that you have an error in your SQL syntax. It means that there is a problem with our SQL. So if you look in here, I made a mistake here, and if you look in here, when we see here error 10464, it means you have a problem and you guys need to fix it. So just put a here, and we're gonna go here and gonna put a grant, not a L, but we put a T. So now all privileges on star dot star Yazdani at localhost. So I have a mistake again. Okay, so we are making mistake here. We need to put a 2. So I'm gonna come and put a 2 TO. You guys need to put a 2 Yazdani. Now it should be okay, and it's okay. So we're gonna come and check the user account. Look in here that the user Yazdani, which is here, all privileges, and when we edit privileges, it means the user Yazdanis have all the privileges here. If you want to put a grant, you can put a grant. So now user Yazdani, which is the password is 123, have all the privileges. Mean user Yazdani can come and create the databases, because user Yazdani can do anything that the other users, say for example user root, which is the boss, can do. So if you're gonna come and look here, and we're gonna go in the new user Yazdani can do anything that user Yazdani wants to do. Alright, so if you're gonna get out and come here as a Yazdani, then and if you put a password 123, and we're gonna try, it means that's perfectly fine. And if you want to put a create a DB, say for example we put a test DB, and if you create test DB is created because the user Yazdani has the full privilege here. So if you're going to come inside our home and user accounts, because user Yazdani has all the privileges. Okay, so what if you don't like the user admin? How are we gonna get rid of this user admin through the command line? It's very easy. We're gonna come here and say drop. As in the beginning of this video, I said you guys drop the databases that have the same name as the user. As I said, you guys stay away from the drop, and I'm gonna show you guys how drop works. And we're gonna come here, say for example we wanna get rid of this admin and admin here. So we're going to come in and put a drop user. So we put a drop user, and you just put an admin. For example, say we put admin, and we put a @ and we put a local host. Sometime keep in mind the MySQL won't let you to drop user because you guys have no authority sometime. But sometime if you guys create it through here, say I have MySQL is very clever, knows that Yazdan is created from this command line, you guys can delete this one. But sometime if you even if you try this one, MySQL won't let you. But we're gonna try, and it looks like the my admin's gonna create admins has been deleted. So drop user admin at localhost, query okay, 0 rows. When it says query okay, it means okay. So we're gonna come and refresh, and the first admin is gone. And if you want to try the second admin, so that's operation user failed for admin at localhost. It means that you guys can't drop this one. Okay, so what if we're gonna go and drop the user Yazdani, for example? Instead of admin, we put a Yazdani. So we put a Yazdani, and Yazdani is gone. So Yazdani is no longer here, and because I was in Yazdani, the my PHP my admin or MySQL kicked me out. So if I put a root, and if I go back, it means that Yazdani is no longer there. You can create your own name, you can create admin, but admin is most common. You can create admin, you can create root, you can create anything you guys like. Say for example, if you want to try again, we're going to come here on user, and then we're going to create user, and we put a password 123, and the created user is created. So we're going to put a grant, and we put a process on Yazdani to Yazdani grant process. No, we're going to put grant all privileges, and we are missing 2 here, to Yazdani at localhost. So we are using that grant with the NL, so it should be T. So now it's okay, 2, and it's okay. So the Yazdani is, we created Yazdani again, and if I come and refresh, I can see Yazdani back with all the privileges. So that's how we're going to create the username. In the next video, we're going to start the databases. So we're going to see how we're going to create all the databases, and how, especially this one's, how we're going to create all the databases here. So that's going to be for the next video, and then we're going to go through all the query, all the syntax of the MySQL. It's got very cool languages. We're going to learn step by step, and one day you guys going to be all the master of the MySQL. So that's how we're going to create the username in a MySQL. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Crywood. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.
Yeah.